Welcome Sagittarius. At Astrologically, we believe planets do not predict your future. They reveal your true potential. And in 2025, your potential is unfolding in a way that requires both patience and trust. You're a sign known for your love of adventure, for wanting to leap before you look, for chasing horizons even when they're far in the distance. But this year, God is asking you to take those powerful instincts for growth and combine them with a grounded sense of timing. This is not about stopping your momentum. It's about preparing you so that when the right opportunities arrive, you are not just ready to take them, but able to sustain them for the long term. The universe is refining you, equipping you, and teaching you that sometimes the greatest leaps forward come after a steady climb. The year begins with Jupiter, your ruling planet, in Gemini, lighting up your 7th house of partnerships until late May. This means that relationships, both personal and professional, will be a major focus in the first half of the year. Jupiter here can bring new people into your life who expand your horizons, challenge you to grow, or open doors to new opportunities. For singles, this could mean meeting someone significant, someone who shifts your perspective on love. For those already in relationships, this may be a time of deepening bonds or re-evaluating how partnerships align with your goals. But here's the thing, with Jupiter in your 7th house, growth comes not through rushing, but through understanding, patience, and mutual support. The person or people entering your life now are likely to play a role in your next big chapter, but that chapter will unfold gradually, not all at once. Meanwhile, Saturn continues its journey through Pisces, moving through your 4th house of home, family, and emotional foundations. This is where God is calling you to create stability in your personal life. It could mean taking on new responsibilities. With family, working to create a secure home environment, or facing old emotional patterns that need healing. This may feel heavy at times, but Saturn's work here is not meant to burden you. It's meant to ensure that the life you build next rests on solid ground. For some Sagittarians, this could be a year of moving, renovating, or making big decisions about where you want to plant roots. And for others, it's more about inner stability, knowing that no matter where you go, your sense of home travels with you. The eclipses of 2025 will also have a big impact on your journey. The Aries eclipse in your 5th house of romance, creativity, and joy could spark a creative breakthrough or bring a turning point in matters of the heart. This could be the moment you finally pursue a passion project you've been putting off, or the time when a romantic connection takes an exciting new turn. The Libra eclipse in your 11th house of friendships, networks, and long-term goals may shift the people you surround yourself with. Some connections will fade, making space for new ones that align with your evolving vision. These eclipses are God's way of realigning your relationships so that the people in your life support your growth rather than hold you back. When Jupiter moves into Cancer in late May, the energy changes dramatically. This transit activates your 8th house of transformation, shared resources, and deep emotional work. While Jupiter here can bring blessings through partnerships, inheritances, or investments, it also asks you to go deeper into your own psyche. You may be called to face fears around intimacy, vulnerability, or dependency on others. This is where the patience you've been cultivating all year will serve you well, because the breakthroughs that happen in your 8th house are often life-changing, but they require trust in the process. In love, 2025 is about quality over quantity. The first half of the year, with Jupiter in your 7th house, will highlight the importance of partnership, not just in romance, but in all areas of your life. The second half, with Jupiter in your 8th, takes things deeper. If you're in a relationship, this could be a time of greater emotional bonding, working towards shared goals, or overcoming challenges together. If you're single, you may meet someone who changes the way you see yourself and your future, but that connection will grow in layers, not in a sudden rush. Career-wise, your progress this year will be tied to the strength of your partnerships. The first half of the year may bring collaborations, contracts, or new professional relationships that expand your opportunities. The second half could involve more behind-the-scenes work, financial restructuring, or strategic moves that set You opt for major success in the years to come. This is not the year to gamble recklessly. It's the year to make smart, well-timed moves that create lasting results financially. Jupiter in your 8th house in the second half of the year could bring opportunities through joint ventures, investments, or other people's resources, but it's also a reminder to manage debt carefully, review contracts thoroughly, and be intentional about where your money goes. The groundwork you lay this year will have ripple effects for years to come spiritually. The eclipses in your 5th and 11th houses, along with Jupiter's movement into your 8th, make 2025 a year of deep inner awakening. You may become more interested in meditation, energy work, or exploring your own intuition. Dreams and synchronicities will feel more meaningful. This is God's way of speaking to you in subtle, powerful ways, guiding you toward the people, places, and opportunities meant for you, health-wise. Saturn in your 4th house reminds you that emotional health and physical health are deeply connected. Stress at home or in your personal life can take a toll on your body, so this is a year to create balance. Incorporating grounding routines, whether through exercise, journaling, or mindful rituals, will help you maintain your energy for the adventures ahead. Sagittarius, you are a seeker by nature, and in 2025 your seeking will be guided not just by your own will, but by divine timing. You may have moments where you want to push forward faster, but remember, preparation is part of the journey. The connections you make in the first half of the year will become important. Allies later. The inner work you do in the second half will unlock doors you didn't even know existed. By the end of 2025, you will look back and see how everything fit together. The relationships that entered your life, the stability you built at home, the financial and emotional breakthroughs, all of it will point to a greater truth. God was preparing you for something that required not just your enthusiasm, but your endurance. The pauses were not delays, they were alignments. The challenges were not obstacles, they were training. So, Sagittarius, trust the pace of this year. Keep your eyes open for the opportunities that match your long-term vision. Lean into the partnerships that feel aligned. Build your foundation both inside and out. And most of all, know that the adventure ahead is far greater than you can imagine. And when it's time to leap, you'll be more than ready.